As we get through this first week of 2021, we reflect on 2020, from COVID-19 to race issues in our country and the presidential election. The moments that made up those 365 days were truly unforgettable. It's why one local DJ, forced to put away his turntables, took out his camera instead.
By issuing a state of emergency.
When the pandemic hit, I just was sitting in the house, not DJing, kind of depressed. Right. Picked up my camera, went outside, and it was like immediately fell back in love with the craft of shooting.
Here's the book right here, To Miami with Love. 256 pages, you see it's thick, of all black and white photography captured showing Miami's quarantine life.
You have an amazing story when it comes to pivoting, like so many of us during quarantine amid COVID-19. I mean, you're playing big places. You're playing live, some of the hottest spots down here in South Florida.
It's been an amazing decade or so.
And then March 2020, those brakes got hit, right? Just on all of us.
Instantaneously. You spend a decade, curating and trying to, give an identity on this city as far as entertainment goes, and you don't have any type of, alert coming to you that it's going to be put on hold, So it was kind of a shock mentally, financially, obviously, and it was extremely stressful to try to sit and figure out what am I going to do next.
But you did take a next step, and it kind of brought an old love back to life.
It did. My love of photography that actually originated in high school. I didn't expect I was going to end up doing a book and a photography exhibit, but those things kind of formulated themselves as I was just going out shooting every day.
Where did you go shoot? What special spots in Miami did you focus on, and what were you looking for through your lens?
So what I wanted to do, I told myself, I said, people need to know what Miami quarantine life is like. I want to show them the city through my eyes at this stage, So I went and shot everything from nightclubs, places like Live and Story that I played at that are now not open, that, we're coming up on a year that it hasn't been open. Everything from that to the George Floyd protest to, homeless life, to people, standing in line for supplies, the long lines outside of Target and Walmart, just trying to show, the spectrum of what we're going through here in the city of Miami.
You've really captured a moment in history that people are going to be talking about for years and years to come.
And that's exactly what I told myself. I said, we're actually living in history. We're living in a moment. And this book is actually registered with the Library of Congress.
If our viewers here on Six in the Mix want to get their hands on that book, what do they do? Where do they go?
They go to miamiwithlove.com, and then they can see the short film that I put together. They can get the book. They can get the merch. There's a whole capsule of things that are all packaged together.
What a beautiful book that you've put together. And also thank you for documenting this time in our community.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.